Hi everybody, welcome to DIY Flip. Today I'm making another video on my flip-flops and I'm going to design these flip-flops onto this design. Okay, so what you're going to need is a pair of brand new flip-flops, and these are size 9-10. You're going to need a glue gun because I'm using the glue gun today, and some glue stick. If you want to use the E6000 glue, you could instead of the glue gun, but today I'm using the glue gun. You're going to need some pliers. You're going to need some scissors. You're going to need any kind of thread or fishing wire. I'm using a fishing wire, and you're going to need a needle size 7 or 6. Be good. You're going to need a ruler, and then you're going to need some kind of design. I have a design here, and the lace flower, the white lace flower, did not came with the red flower. Okay, what I did is I tucked it in. As you can see, I tucked it in when I made the flower. The way I made the flower, I took some lace and I sewed all the way in the bottom, going all the way to the bottom, and when you get to the bottom, you take the end of the wire with the beginning of the wire and you squeeze it tight. Okay, you pull it tight and it becomes like a flower. Okay, that's how I made my flower, this flower with the lace. So you're going to need 2 red flower, and I got this one online. It came with the red one and the pearl. You're going to need 2 of them, and then you're going to need 2, and then you're going to make 2 white lace, okay, to put in the middle. Okay, then you're going to need 2 lace for each side of the strap. Okay, and this measurement is, this lace is 12 centimeters. It's 12 centimeters. Okay, so you get 12 centimeters of lace, not 2, 4. You get 4 for each sandal. Okay, so 4 lace, and that's what you're going to need. All right, let us start. Okay, you take your flip-flop if you want to. You don't have to. You could take the straps out, but I'm not going to take mine out. Only for those who want to. I'm going to turn mine this way because I'm going to glue it right onto the strap with the flip-flop on it. Okay, so what you're going to do, is first thing you're going to do is you're going to glue your ribbons, lace. Okay, and I cut them. As you see, I cut them with the scissors. You cut them for it could be right here, like this. All right, when you glue it. Okay, so that's what you're going to do, just like this. You're going to glue it onto like that on both sides, because I cut both sides. Okay. Okay, you take your glue and you're going to glue right here in the center of the middle. Just a little bit at a time, okay? And I'm going to take my lace and get it right in there. I want to make sure it's even too, so. just like that. And I have it on this side going down. So that's the side I'm gonna do glue it. Make sure that your lace is even. Like that. My lace, sorry about that. My lace is not that long, so I cut it not too long, but just about there. Usually I cut it all the way here. If you want to cut it all the way up to here, to the end of the ruffle here, but I cut it like this. Okay, so this is how it should look, just like this. Okay, now I'm going to turn that side over, that way you can see how it looks. And now I'm going to do the next one. The same way you did it. Take some glue, you put it there. And you line it up with the other lace. Okay, just like this. This is a very easy project. The only thing you have to do is sew the flower onto the lace. Okay, so it's a very simple project. It's just sewing the flower. You could sew the flower to the lace first before you glue it. And that's what I was going to do, but I forgot. I wanted to do that first. Okay, but you could always sew the flower first, okay, onto the lace. And then glue it. Then glue after you sew it, then you could just glue it on, okay? But I didn't do that here, so I was going to do that, but I got sidetracked and too many things I have to do today, so I forgot. Okay, so you just continue gluing the lace. It's the same thing if you sew it on or if you sew the lace first and then sew the flower, it doesn't matter. Or you could sew the flower first to the lace and then glue it, okay? So it doesn't really matter. It's still gonna look the same. Okay. Don't want to get burned over here. All right. So that's the way it should look, okay? Okay. Now I'm going to sew the flower. And the way I sew the flower, I sew it on the side, okay? This is how I'm going to put the flower. Oh, it's going to be in this side. Sorry about that. It's always on the flat side, the flower. Just like I have it here. And I have it here. And I will sew it when it's 3 centimeters, okay? That's how you know. 3 centimeters, you put the flour. Sorry about my light, but 3 centimeters, okay, right here. That's where you're going to sew your flour to, okay, on the side. You put 3 centimeters, like right there. You put it with your finger, and then you put the flour. It's going to be in the middle like this. So I'm going to have it just like that. My 3 centimeters right there. That's how I know, okay? 3 centimeters. It's right there. All right, so I'm going to take my needle and my thread, and I'm going to sew it, but I want to make sure that it's lined up right, the same way, okay, that I don't have no mistakes. So it's going to be right there in the middle. So I'm going to take my needle, and I'm just going to keep my finger there, and I'm just going to take the needle and try to sew onto the lace. Right onto the lace like this. Okay. Just like this. If you can't pull the needle out, you just pull it out with the pliers. Okay. Just use your pliers to pull it out. You take your needle, and on the end of the thread, you go through it just like this, and that way you could tie it. Okay, just like that. All right, I'm gonna sew it again, right through it again, because I want to make sure it's nice and secure. Okay, now I'm gonna take my lace, and I'm going to put it exactly right in the middle of the leaves, because that's where I want it. The middle of my leaves is where I'm going to use it. I'm going to sew it through right here in the middle. Just like that, in the middle of the leaf, between both leaves. Okay, and this is where I'm going to sew it, just like this. Doesn't have to be perfect, you know. If you want to do it perfect, it's fine. But, you know, a lot of people make mistakes, but it's fine because you could cover up those mistakes. Okay, I just want to make sure it's the 3 centimeters still. All right. Yep. Okay. So, I'm going to sew through my lace again. You could flip it if you want to, if you can't see it. And then I'm going to sew through the strap. It's going to be kind of hard because there's glue on the strap. So you could use your pliers to just sew, to just push it in. All right. Just like that. Okay. So that's the first part that I did. All right. If you want to use red ribbon, red thread, I mean not ribbon, ribbon. If you want to use red thread instead of the fishing wire, you could use red thread, for it don't have to show, because mine do show a little bit there. So if you want it to be nice and not showing the thread, just use red thread. Okay. I don't have red thread, so that's why I'm not using it. But if I did, I would use the red thread. Okay, go back down into the ribbon, Hope everybody could see that. You go into the ribbon and go through. Then you turn your flower so you can see where the needle is at. Make sure your needle, it doesn't get tangled, the wire don't get tangled to any of the thread. Okay. Then you go back down and you go on the thread again. I mean on the lace ribbon with the pliers. Here we go. Just like this. Then you're going to find the spot where you want to organize your flower and see how it is going to be. That way, remember, this is going to be right in the middle. So wherever you're going to sew, and you just sew right there. Okay, just like that. So simple. It's not hard. When you get under the flower, you could just sew going across from the lace like this, and go on the lace. If you could do it like this, I'm right on the lace. See? Okay, on the lace ribbon, and there you go. Okay, it won't show when you're under the flower because that's going to be hidden. Okay, so you could do that again. Sorry about that. I'm going to go back down, back to here, and I'm going to sew across again on the lace. Just like that. I'm on the ribbon, okay? The ribbon lace, okay? There you go. Okay, so this is how it is. And you could continue sewing straight all the way going down to the bottom, okay? All right, I'm going to finish it up. Okay. All right, I finished sewing it, and this is the way it should look. Just like this. You know, clear any glue that you see around the flip-flops. So I finished sewing it. I sewed it going all the way up, okay, to the top. Just like this one. They're both the same. Okay. All right. And this is how they should look. Okay, enjoy. All done. Thank you for watching, and God bless everybody. And make sure, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Okay, bye. Bye.